Hey guys, how's it going? A real quick discussion about the lifespan of these cells that we have in our blood. There are three kinds of cells, right? The red cell, white cell, and platelets. Red cell, it is also called as red blood corpuscle. It carries oxygen through the body. And then the white cell, or white blood corpuscle, it fights against infection. And then the last one, platelets, that helps your blood clot if in case there is a sharp wound. So these cell types, they all have their own different lifespan. Normally you would think like, okay, these are all just cells in the blood, so they all live about the same period of time, but they're different. So the red cells, they live about 4 months for us, carrying oxygen, just taking oxygen from the lungs, just wandering around in the body, delivering it like a UPS driver or Amazon driver, and then go back again to the lung, carry oxygen, go back and forth for 4 full months. And then the white cells, yesterday in our discussion, you would remember that we discussed the fact that there are 5 different kinds of white cells. So since there are 5 kinds of them, now you can imagine that each one of them is going to be living different periods of time because there are 5 kinds. And neutrophils, they are the first responders. They're like the cops. They go try to control an infection real quickly. They live the shortest. Okay, so they may just live for a few hours and die from just combating an infection. And then, or they may live up to several days, okay? And then the T cells can live for a long period of time. So they are the memory cells. Like if in case you get injected with smallpox vaccination, then the T cells just quickly analyze the material and they learn how to recognize if in case you have an invasion by smallpox virus, and then it just sits there for eternity. So T cells can live for a long period of time. And it looks like they can clone themselves or something like that, and they can pass on the information. These are clone cells. I exactly don't understand, and I'm yet to learn about it, but T cells can live for a long time. So within the white cells, neutrophils live short, and then the basophils, monocytes, they're also about the same, like neutrophils. But T cells live for a long time. And then the platelets, the one that helps your blood clot, that just lives for maybe 10 days. That's what I learned today. Isn't it amazing how, this is all just structured within the body? They all have their own purpose. And the T cell lymphocytes, that amazes me the most, because that's like an elderly wise person in a community who just knows, like imagine 2,000 years ago when people are just foraging and trying to collect plants and trying to figure out which one is edible. Tomato, they eat it and they live. Okay, that's an edible one. And then they eat water hemlock or something like that. It's a poisonous plant. They eat it and they die. And then there's this wise person who notes it. And then he keeps on remembering it. He tells the community forever, hey, don't eat that one. That's going to kill you. Or the ability to identify a poisonous mushroom from an edible mushroom. So somebody who's just wise, they live long and they keep telling the community. So that's the purpose of the T lymphocytes. They are the memory cells. Really interesting, isn't it? I hope you enjoyed this. I'll talk to you later in my next post, guys. Goodbye.